Hello and welcome to a review of my Wallace run, as well as a bit of a Wallace and Steven tutorial. If you're not aware, Steven and Wallace are effectively the same character. Their differences are not apparent in Boss Rush at all. So, yeah, let's just step right into it. Again, I'll be using slowdown to explain a lot of things, because I feel like it is the most effective way to explain them, and really to make sure you get everything down. So first maneuver here, so we start with what most weak characters do, which is fast strong, fast strong. But rather than do a strong attack like most an actual weak character would do, we do enough damage here so that you'd actually want to do another fast strong, because Matt is going to fly back from this last fast strong, and then you could just go up, down, check yourself to make sure you're lined up, and to make sure you get that hit. You really don't want to be missing ground pounds as Wallace or Steven, because their down special basically makes it so that you're never going to hit. You're never going to recover from missing one. Okay, so moving on to Lucas, just run forward. Again, we're going to do fast, strong, fast, strong, fast, strong, and then a finisher, like most characters that aren't Nega Scott would end up doing, and then just ground pound him there. Remember, you don't have to wait on Lucas to ground pound him, just run up, pound him. You might have to move down slightly, but you probably shouldn't need to do that. Okay. So, traditionally, I'd go down here and do a cast with Wallace's assist, and then do like an air recovery strat here. But I did find a method that's slightly faster and definitely more consistent. So rather than do all that, we're going to run up to Lynette, and then we're going to do, this is a little complicated, it's fast, fast, and then a strong. So it's basically fast and then two fast, strong combos. So fast, fast, strong, there's the strong, and then we're just going to do two strong attacks after that, and that'll kill Lynette. So I'm just going to show that again. Sorry if my wording's a little messed up, but fast, fast, strong, strong, strong. And that'll do it in enough time to make sure that Lynette doesn't teleport away from you. If you want to see what that looks like in full speed, hold on. I could definitely show that. Yeah, that's the kill. It's slightly faster than the Knives Assist and definitely a little more consistent. I don't really need to speed this down. Just know fast, strong, fast, strong. Oh, okay, yeah. I do mess this up a little bit. Forgot about this. But usually you want to just do 3 fast strongs, and then Todd's going to immediately jump over to this side, and then you'll grab your trash can. But if you get lightning, it's no big deal, honestly. As long as you recover from it, it really doesn't lose an insane amount of time. Okay, so Roxy, because of how, cause your like damage for how much you do with an object as Wallace and Steven is only slightly less than Nega Scott. You can 2-round Roxy, but it requires moving back and then forward again to deal enough crit damage. I would honestly just recommend not doing that. But if you want to go for it, just know that it's going to increase the chance that she just gets up and teleports, because that gives her more time to actually react to you. But you saw me hit her once here, and then I'm just going to smack her again. And then this grounded hit, you actually don't have to worry about teleporting here, because she's going to be on low enough health. She's just going to do her like panting animation, and you can just throw the trash can at her, because hitting her with 3 swings is slower. She'll fall a little bit slower that way. Standard robot, again, you can knock him down in 3 if you dash at him and do like a perfectly timed uh 3 trash can hit. But if you get him in 4, it's no big deal. Fighting robot, so fighting robot with Wallace and Steven, in most other aspects they play a lot like weaker characters, but in this they do have enough rebound damage to not have to, do damage to the hands prior to actually being launched. So I'm going to go with left hand here. I don't recommend left hand actually for these guys. I was just going for it to test out the double hit. Turns out the double hit with left hand is very inconsistent, as this hand can sometimes just not take enough damage. And it has to be something to do with their rebound values being slightly lower than Negascott's, sometimes causing that to happen. So yeah, I'd recommend running over to the right hand actually for this. But whatever works for you, as long as you're setting up your rebound on the first hit and then getting that second hit. If you need more explanation on how to do rebounds, I will definitely link the rest of my tutorials in the playlist, and you could definitely watch some of those robot kills because I'm sure they go a little bit more in depth. Okay, twins. There's a lot of ways you could do twins. This is a riskier option. It's also a very similar to how like Scott or Knives would do twins. You could also do twins by just simply assisting here, which means not your Knives assist will do 90 damage to both of them, and you could just do slide jabs. But that won't kill them though, so you're gonna have to react to them afterwards. This, as long as you do it right with the 3 fast strong combos in the finisher, will kill the purple twin and launch the white twin back. All you have to do is wait for the white twin to get back up and give him a little pound. Because for some reason you can't hit this idiot on the ground. Only the purple twin can be hit on the ground. Negascott, you're gonna... So I would recommend slide jabs for this fight entirely. But it would be rude of me, I feel, to not mention counter Scott, regardless of how much I think it is not a viable strat because of how every single counter is complete RNG. And you could argue that all you want, but it is just every counter that you set up for, he could either fast hit you or strong hit you, and they're different timings for both, so you kind of just have to guess. But I might as well explain counter Scott, or at least how I do it. So I try to hit him with jabs twice and then hold block the moment I do that second jab. And that basically ensures if he does a fast attack, you're going to get the counter. If he does a strong attack, you're kind of fucked. But again, complete RNG. You never know what you're going to get. So there we go with another 2 strong hits. You see I actually block a thrust there because I missed my first jab, but I still went for the second jab, and I was like, okay, we already jabbed twice. Because what I'm basically doing is waiting for him to be ready to attack, because he has like a little bit of a delay between attacks, and most enemies have this delay where like after they hit you or after you counter them, they're not going to attack you after a little bit. Unless he does thrust. I actually just got lucky here with the thrust, not going to lie. Or fireball. He can also just do fireball whenever. But either way, finishing off the fight here. Again, you saw right there, I did hold block there, but I just got strong counter. I just got hit by the strong attack, not countered, sorry. So that's why I say that's a lot of RNG, and you could lose a lot of time by being knocked down by him. So this is where the run kind of fucks up, because I get long meteors here. Sometimes when setting up the first hit and you just do slide jabs and you use your assist, it just doesn't work, and then again this happens. But luckily I saved it here, and we actually got the cast assist to work, and then do with slide jabs, and then the rest of this should just be use a double jump to keep him in place, assist when you land on the ground, and then immediately just try to do slide jabs. Or just jab him if he's like in a corner and you can't run at him. Sometimes he's just going to smack you. There's really nothing you can do about that. Kind of just have to sit there and take it. But that's the end of the fight. I got some good RNG on how many jabs I was able to get off of him, which is why this run isn't as bad as it seems, not gonna lie. It's honestly kind of a miracle that this run ended up being so good. And it's definitely because of not only counter Scott, but also this Gideon 3 fight was really good. Wallace, Gideon, you only have to do 5 swings here, and again, you can 1 cycle. It's the exact same as Nega Scott, with the whole 5-hit 1 cycle thing. And this fight's gonna be, the same. Doesn't really change for any character. We're just gonna wait for him to come back up. Try to get some slide hits in there to get some counters for more damage. But you see I finished the fight right there with the ground pound. Ground pounds on this fight really come down to how well okay, he's flashing, I can do this much amount of damage if I just throw the sword now, and that'll finish him. It's an extremely fast kill because you don't have to wait for him to land at all. It just immediately stops the timer. So it is worth doing. It's just a matter of do you want to risk it, because if you don't get it, he's probably going to get up and smack the shit out of you, unfortunately. But that's my Wallace / Steven tutorial run. If you play Steven, shoutouts to Professor, but if you play Steven, you can literally use this run as your basis. It's the exact same run. But I hope that this video helped anyone who may want to run these characters, and I guess I'll see you guys next time with probably Ramona. We'll see how that goes.